So overall, again, really amazing. It really like painted a picture for me. I think one of the biggest things I noticed that could be improved on is air support. And I think a thing that comes along with that is relaxing.
Yeah.
And that's hard when you're playing a more challenging piece, especially as a soloist. And I understand that I'm still working on my air and relaxing as well. Um, I think, could you play like, just like that little bit right there? Very good, very good. I think, like, I noticed this a lot during the piece, but you tend to like breathe from like up here and like try to make it like a quick breath. I feel like since you have like a bit to prepare for that, just try and like take like a big deep breath and just kind of think about like my flute teacher always tells me to like breathe into the floor, like pretend like you're filling up air all the way down to your feet. And like you just want to keep that support, especially right when you start. And then, so could you just do like you don't even have to play a whole measure. You could just like play the E. That already sounded a lot better. Like it just sounded more like resonant and round, which is awesome. So I would just keep that in mind. I can keep like a little thing of notes for you. Where's my pencil? There it is. I wrote out like a little paper for you to keep on hand, so I'll put this on the back. And then, the other thing, like with the relaxing, I feel like you already have like such like a beautiful sound, but it'll just become more like round and it'll have like these layers to it that'll just make it even more warm sounding. Um, if you relax your jaw more. So like I don't ooh. I don't know about you, but whenever like I started playing flute, like I didn't have lessons. I just tried to do what made it work. Like I tried to do what made the sound come out.
Yeah.
And so for me, I would pinch and make everything so tight because I was like, I need it to sound good. But it's actually the opposite that you're supposed to do, and you're supposed to be like relaxed up here and not pinching at all. Um, so if you could just play like whatever like middle register notes comfortable for you,
Okay.
and then just remember to like lower your jaw, like almost like you're yawning. And then just like play a note with like good air support like we just talked about.
Okay.
And then you could do that a few times if you want. That already sounded like a lot more warm to me. If you want to put it in context, you can. Like if you want to do like that same little chunk again. That like, oh my gosh, like that little vibrato that you have in there, it's awesome. That's another thing too. Using vibrato helps you open more naturally. So like when I warm up, I'll just like try to incorporate vibrato and then just like I just practice like my air and relaxing. I always write that like especially on difficult music. I'm just like or high music. I'll just write relax. Trying to think.
For me, I have a C below the staff, so that's always a mess up for me.
Okay.
Six so low.
I get that. I get that. I could get out my flute really quick and help you. So for like lower notes, I learned this hack. I'll show it to you after I like tell you like just like the basics of like playing low notes, which I'm sure you already know a bit, but I'm just gonna like re-explain it because why not? But just like again, make sure your jaw is lower, and you're gonna want to make sure that you're blowing more down.
Yeah.
So if you like hold out your hand and like blow at it, you'll like feel the airstream go
Yeah.
down as you lower your jaw. So that's kind of like crazy to me. It kind of puts it into perspective. And then like you're gonna want to be like fogging a mirror. Like you want to have warmer air for those lower notes, and you're still gonna want the same amount of air support as your higher notes. So if you want to play like just straight there, like that measure.
Okay.
I think that sounds really good as it is, but I see what you mean. Like as a flute player, I also like pick on myself for like especially like lower notes or like really high notes. Trying to think